Welcome everyone. Welcome to this special Olympiad stream and welcome Rakesh. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello. Very happy to be here for the celebration stream, the 1 year anniversary stream of India winning the Chess Olympiad.
Yes, while we are heading towards the online Olympiad 2021, which is happen next week from September 8th, that's the reason we have the 2021 template here. But in this stream, we are going to revisit all that you just saw in the teaser. So Rakesh, let me begin by asking you, what is what is the feeling you get when you think about the online Olympiad? If you had to put it in one word.
I think team spirit would be one word where I really saw all the teams try to achieve. And it was super fun as well, especially as a viewer. I think we both were involved in at the event in some way. But even as a spectator, it is a delight to watch. Like, especially you get that team feeling or that country feel, that patriotic feeling when you are watching the Olympiad.
Definitely, I agree 100%. And I would like to mention one thing that chess.com India was one channel, one social media channel in the past Olympiad, which was giving frequent updates and consistent updates as soon as the games were over. So I feel very happy and proud to be associated in this endeavor where we were like delivering the news instantly to all the supporters. I think that became a very good point in bringing all the crowd together because we were seeing a lot of retweets and shares everywhere because
Yeah.
of the achievements of the Indian stars.
Exactly. So a big shout out to everyone involved from chess.com, and plus our viewers watching, our amazing viewers who were in our streams as well, live, and also liking, retweeting, sharing it on Instagram and everywhere. And we also see like almost 40 of you in the chat. So thanks for joining the celebration stream. Do hit the like button though, so we'll have more people in the stream. And send us your questions. We'll be happy to take your questions today and just try to answer as many questions from the last Olympiad and plus from the upcoming Olympiad that India will play in about a week's time.
Yes, definitely. This is a stream dedicated to viewers. You know, in the news articles, they say that the pandemic made the chess boom possible. There was Samay Raina, there was Queen's Gambit. But in
Yep.
addition to that, I think Olympiad also contributed to the chess boom.
Well, of course, I think this was one of the key moments, at least in from India's standpoint. And like we also had our stats from last year, and around September 30th, that is exactly this day yesterday, we had more logins from any other country except the US. That was the first time in history of chess.com that India had more number of active users on chess.com. So big shout out to every one of you who were, they were not only watching the stream, Niranjan, they were also, coming to chess.com, watching the game live. They were playing Guess the Moves. They were in the game chat as well. So a very big shout out to our amazing viewers here.
Yes, you meant August 30th, right?
Yeah, August 30th. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So I think now we have
And
some questions to take on. Rakesh, you can maybe start with
yep.
some questions.
Yeah. So yeah, I see many of you in chat already. Uh, I yes, guys. So the upcoming Olympiad is from 8th September to 15th September. Of course, so we hope India goes all the way to the final and so win it again. So we are the defending champions. So we hope that happens. And Aman Dhanani says, "Don't you think Vidit has a lot of workload?" I don't think so, guys, because there is an update. The captain of the Indian team has changed, and Vishy sir will be leading from board one again. So Vishy sir will be the captain for this edition. And we'll have a non-playing captain as well in terms of India's head coach in Abhijit Kunte. So I think those activities which Vidit had to undertake, like those extra workload things, are completely taken off. The AISC has also guaranteed the best conditions for our players. So I think it's now up to the players to deliver. So I also really like this, that the players just have to play rather than doing all these behind the scenes work.
Abdullah Sheikh is asking, will the team of India be same? No, there are some changes in the team. We will come to that. But before that,
Yep.
we were hoping to revisit the previous Olympiad. And I think Rakesh, you can maybe tell the game-changing moment for you. For me, I already have an answer, but I would like to know what was the game-changing moment for Team India in the entire Olympiad.
I think it was not in the knockout stage. It was on the last day of the preliminary stage where India leapfrogged China and they finished ahead of them. I think that kind of gave the team a very big morale boost. And more importantly, it was you guys who supported and cheered. And if you check the streams and the interviews of our players, every time they said they have never seen this kind of support from the fans. And see, Niranjan, we put it on social media, we share the updates. Maybe some other channels are also doing it, but there was no real support from the fans until that moment. So I think that changed the game, and then they did that. Then they beat Armenia in the quarterfinals. So it just went on increasing. So I feel that moment really ignited the fire. Also, matlab, Team India thought, you know what, we can do this. So I think that is my personal favorite. And before we ask Niranjan his favorite moment, guys, let us know what was your favorite moment in the chat as well. It can be Armageddon's win of like by Hampi or something else. Even the final, however we won it, India are the champions. So let us know your favorite moments in the chat, guys. I'm reading the comments. And yes, Niranjan, what was your favorite moment?
For me, the favorite moment was obviously Koniru Hampi winning the Armageddon, because later it was revealed that Team India had also done the practice with respect to Armageddon. So they had specially prepared for Armageddon games, which was like, I thought, wow, that means they really took it to that level where every detail was taken care. So that game-changing moment is obviously for me Harika's victory in the Armageddon. But in addition to that, I felt that Harika Donovalli played a lot of games with the black pieces and she showed great results. To play more than 7 games with black, I think is not easy. And especially in a team event. So playing with the black pieces is a challenging thing. So I think those were 2 points for me, were the highlights when it comes to Olympiad. Of course, we were joint winners with Russia. But yes, a gold medal is a gold medal at the end of the day.
True. I think we saw a very nice moment in the Olympics, Niranjan, where 2 players, like one from Qatar and one from, I think it was Italy, who won the long jump event or the high jump event. And they were asked, do you guys want to go for the tiebreaker? And one of the athletes asked, hey, but if we don't do we both share the gold medals? And they were like, yes. And both of them were super happy. So I think, see, you went there, no, you were there. So I feel both the teams deserved the gold at some point. So yeah, and also I see another very nice question in the chat, like from one of our new mods here. So Vatsal Singh, he is asking, do you think if more than one teams are allowed, both the Indian teams will perform well? I think to an extent, yes. But then, the second team won't have Vishy Anand, won't have Vidit Gujarati. So I don't think they'll make it to the finals. But yeah, they'll definitely qualify from the group stage to the knockouts is my guess.
And we have another question from Asta, who's asking where will the stream be? The stream will happen obviously on chess.com/TV. It's also happening now. The Olympiad has been one of the closely watched streams on chess.com, and the same will definitely continue from September 8th as well.
Yep, and guys, we'll be having our some updates about how we'll be covering the Olympiad on our social media channels.
Yes.
So do follow us there if you haven't yet.
Yes.
And yes, so Niranjan, let me just quickly read our chat and their favorite moments.
Yeah.
India beating Vietnam. Yes, that was one. India versus Poland in the tie breaks. Hampi, they are sharing the same moment that Niranjan shared a little moment ago. And Ananta Krishna is saying, of course, Vishy Anand beating Nepo in a 17-move miniature, but that was from the Online Nations Cup. That didn't happen in the Olympiad, but yes, that was a great game again. And who are in USA team? I think teams will be announced very shortly. And I'm pretty sure the US team will be playing with a very strong set of players. They have Aronian on board also, but I think there is some kind of a waiting gap that Aronian won't be playing for the US so soon. But yes, so we will see how that happens. But yeah, all of the teams are going to be uh, fielding the strongest teams, including China, I think, and because we have the sponsors are from China, the main sponsors for this event.
Yes, and एडुफन चेस हॅलो अँड आम्ही ठीक आहे तुम्ही कसं आहेत बघा सांगा तुम्ही अँड
Mhm.
which team has the highest rating? I think that we have already picked the question. Who is the team coach?
Yep.
Abhijit Kunte is the team coach, and
Yeah.
they are being assisted by Gukesh D and Srinath.
Yep. And yes, I see another one of our new mods. Uh, Tapensu is also saying that Vidit will be the vice captain. Yes, that is of course, and of course Vidit can bring in some experience as well. And of course, we all know that even when they had over the board Olympiad, Vishy sir and Vidit were playing together, so they have that bond, they have the team unity to take us forward.
Correct.
And
And
let us see. Is Nepo playing? I don't think so. I'm not sure, but yeah, he can because he doesn't have to travel to for this event, so it might be possible that he's also playing. And of course, it is like another gold medal in his kitty, and he wants to win maybe one world title now and maybe one more in November. So you never know.
yeah, and there's one video which I was actually very excited to share. When the Olympiad was done, I made a list of moves that you must definitely watch. So I'm just putting that link here. So if you're interested, maybe you can watch, dear viewers, some of the best moves of the Olympiad from Indian point of view.
Yep. Yes, guys, do check that out. And yes, we have 60 members now with our title celebration stream. Yeah, so maybe one of our mods also mentioned maybe we could add celebration stream in the title, Niranjan. So if you can do that now, that would be
Yeah.
great. And yes, meanwhile, I see one more question from Zabi Sheikh, who is saying Nihal versus Tabatabai. Guys, we will raid you to that channel. We'll raid you to chess.com, who are broadcasting that event. That Nihal plays Amin Tabatabai from Iran uh, in the quarterfinals of the Junior Speed Chess Championship. And that match will start at 7:30, like in just 20 minutes, and it will go on for 3.5 hours. So do check that out stream as well, and wish Nihal all the best. And he is also the defending champion of the JSCC.
Yes, that's right. And we have a question about the teams. We will definitely go to the teams, but before that, just revisiting the previous Olympiad. And one of the interesting things about the previous Olympiad was the behind the scenes that happened. Srinath took care of a lot of behind the scenes challenges. One
Yep.
was about the internet, and one was about the electricity. So those were interesting moments. And Rakesh did a video last year about 5 reasons why India won the Olympiad. I think that's also a video that you can watch. But before going to that video, Rakesh, now what do you think? What were the 5 reasons behind India's success?
I think yes, I remember adding that our juniors were the key moment. You can say though they were the MVPs of the tournament, like scoring heavily. Both Nihal and Prag, whenever they were asked. Then I feel even our women players did really well, especially Harika, that you highlighted that point where she played 7 black games. Guys, you might be thinking, "अरे क्या फर्क पड़ता है? मैं तो white से black से खेलता हूँ." But guys, high level में बहुत फर्क पड़ता है, especially in team tournaments, because white player का job होता है to score the win, whereas black player has to try and neutralize.
Like a goalkeeper.
So, exactly. So those 2 moments I remember. Another is, I think, of course, Vidit Gujarati, who it was his debut as a captain. So just imagine he has like 100% score winning the gold. And of course, I think I also mentioned Srinath Narayanan, who, as you have explained earlier, has helped with so many things. And lastly, I think it was you guys that
Yes.
I clearly remember, because guys, that is the thing. If we had like I think 70,000 people on Samay stream for the final, and just imagine so many people are watching and they're wishing, they're praying for this thing to happen. So please just keep the same support, maybe increase it. Let's go to 1 lakh this time if on a live stream. But yes, that really helps out the players. And just imagine you will not be under pressure. There was no pressure. They were in fact so happy to, even as soon as they finished their games, they used to come on the stream chat with you guys and share their feelings. So I feel your support is also very, very important, guys.
Yeah, definitely. I think it changed the way people looked at chess after India won the Olympiad. So,
Yep.
so that was crucial, to get so much support from all of you. And yes, I agree with the comment of Chinmaya Mishra, who says that Vidit is in good form and Vishy is coming from a very good performance at Croatia. And Croatia being a rapid event, it will definitely help
Yep.
him in the upcoming Olympiad. Before we go to the upcoming Olympiad, Rakesh, do you have some thoughts that you want to share with the viewers about the previous Olympiad?
Yeah, I think as I said, it was a very unique experience, even for chess.com, even for FIDE. The whole world was in a new situation. But yes, we are happy to have the second edition now. But I feel as fans, even let's say Niranjan, for both of us, it was such an honor and to be associated with the event and working with the event. And now it is like it was an unexpected, uh, I would say, a win. Plus, it changed the face of Indian chess. Like India was suddenly put on the world map, and we were on the world map. But winning something is very important. Very similar to how Neeraj Chopra won the gold. So then everything changed. So, guys, I really feel that it had opened many more floodgates, and even for this upcoming Olympiad, it has changed so many things. Because last year, most of our players were playing from their homes. In fact, I think Hari Krishna was playing from Europe, and he was playing an OTB event as well that time. But this year, there are a few surprises, guys. So if you smash that like button, Niranjan and I will be sharing some juicy details about the upcoming Olympiad.
Yes, 100%. And one of the memorable moments for chess.com or chess people, fans in general, was that the names of the winners was read in the parliament. That was also
Yep,
amazing,
that was beautiful.
and we shared that on Twitter, and it became a massive hit. It was shared by so many people. I think that was a proud moment for all of us.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. And of course, like winning something and then being appreciated is always liked. But even for us, if we play a good game or we get a tournament win, even for you guys who play on chess.com almost every day, you must be feeling the same. So keep supporting Team India, guys, and we will definitely do well in the upcoming Olympiad as well.
All right. So Rakesh, I think is it a good time to switch to the upcoming Olympiad, or do you have any more thoughts to share?
Yes, so we'll start with the juicy updates of the upcoming Olympiad once we hit 100 likes. So chat, come on, we are just 5 likes away. So let's smash it up. Let's hit the like count, make it 100, and then we can share some important updates about the Olympiad. And
Yes.
meanwhile, Niranjan, I see someone in the chat who is appreciating that you have saved the scenes from the last Olympiad,
Yes,
in
yes,
OBS.
yes, yes. So I'm happy to
So
share that, yeah, we also provided OBS scenes for the
yep.
event. So yeah, it was a great show overall. All right, we
And
have
guys,
reached
yes,
100.
yep. So let us. I'll let you lead, Niranjan, here for some like
Okay.
about this Olympiad, and then we both can discuss.
All right. So here is the team for the upcoming Olympiad. The changes you
Yep.
can observe that
Mm-hmm.
we have Savita Shri and Tanya Sastev, and in the men's team we have Adiban. So if you compare it with the previous Olympiad, I have the image of the previous Olympiad here, and this is the upcoming Olympiad, and these stars will be playing on September 8th. And Rakesh, first question to you: were you expecting Adiban to be in the team?
Yes, I was, because he is just the fifth Indian to cross 2700, so that's a big thing. And plus, you just know you can't avoid the beast. You
Yes.
can't avoid him. Like he is one of the most charismatic personalities or grandmasters in the world, not just in India. And he has a massive fan following. I'm sure most of you guys in chat love Adiban, and he brings that positive energy into the team. So I'm glad to see him. Sadly, Arvind Chidamar misses out. So, guys, we have 3 changes this year. I'll just quickly let you know. Everything is the same. 12 player squad, and 6 of them play. Knockouts hai. Top 2 teams qualify to the knock. first we have prelims, then top two teams qualify to the knockouts, quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. Everything is the same, but this time Team India has made three changes. So as Niranjan pointed out, Adiban comes in for Arvind Chidambaram, who was India's national champion for 2 years in 2019 and 2020. And then I think two changes in the women's section. So I think Tanya is replacing um, Vaishali, because Vaishali has gone to the junior section this time.
Correct.
Yeah, yes. And there we have, sadly, Vantika has missed out. And Savita Shri, who is I think, the junior girls champion. So she comes in on that merit. And, one more darling of the event, like all our fans loved her. So Divya Deshmukh, sadly, has to miss out. And, but yeah, we have a good team, I feel. And I think the team has slightly improved in terms of experience, is what I would say. With Tanya also has a lot of experience, plus Adiban, both of them have played OTB Olympiads.
Yeah, that's true. And the next important thing is that the internet issues are 99%, I would say, are taken care, because most of the players will be playing from the same venue.
Yep. Yes. So guys, we have a very interesting update. This was the juicy update we were talking about. So the All India Chess Federation has gone out of its way, and they have made sure that most of the team members will be playing from the Taj Hotel in Chennai. And they will have a dedicated room with their computers and everything set. Luckily, the internet issues will be sorted out, because Microsense is also a partner of Team India, and they being an IT logistic firm. So they will probably eliminate all of the problems in advance. And plus, I think we hear that 10 of the 12 members will be in Chennai, and 2 of them will be playing from their homes. But yeah, it is such a great thing to see this. And, this is the progress, because India team won gold. So we see all these new things also in this edition. So I'm pretty excited to see what happens on the 8th of September, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting. And one thing I wish to ask Rakesh. So Rakesh, is the time control same or is it changed?
No, I think everything is pretty much the same. We have the same format, and FIDE also really appreciated the effort and the back-end work of chess.com. And we all know what happened on the finals. It was not chess.com's error. It was a global outage. And so they really appreciate, that is why they are stuck with chess.com. They are happy to have it on the same channel and the same platform, I mean. And yes, I see some questions that Vantika is the women's champion. Yes, she is the reigning national champion in women's chess. She won it very recently. But I think they had announced the teams already before that, is what I think.
Yeah, July 30 was the last date. So they had to take a call before that. And also, of course, Vantika became India's latest women grandmaster. But I think she will have to work on getting a chance next year. But for this year, the team was already decided on July 30th.
And Vishnu, I think, as I said, we hear that 10 of the 12 members will be there in Chennai. So it's a safe bet to assume Hari Krishna will be playing from Prague, where he lives now. So yeah, one of them would be Hari Krishna, and we hear one more player might not be able to make it to Chennai. But yeah, I think 10 players in the, and you will have that team spirit, that camaraderie again in the team, Niranjan.
I think also this will be the first time in the history where so many players will be at the same place for an official event.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. Apart from the official OTB events that used to happen, 2-3 years ago now.
So then I have another question, Rakesh. We have the beast, and do you think we will be seeing one B3?
Maybe. I think it is his opening, but I've not seen him play it so often. It is his fan following and the other juniors who have picked it up and tried it out. But we didn't see 1B3 from Adiban in the World Cup as well. So maybe, who knows, it's an online event, but maybe in the earlier rounds, probably, or Parag likes to play it, Nihal likes to play it. So maybe the beast has already passed on his wisdom to the other players.
No, it's very much like, let's say, a singer who sings a song in a movie and then song becomes a hit. So every time they see that singer, they want the singer to actually sing that song. That kind of atmosphere it has become now. So if they see Adiban, they are saying, "Oh, will he play B3?" It's one of the
Yeah.
important questions circulating in social media whenever he's playing white.
And he'll never play. And once you never expect him to play, that time he'll come and play B3. So that might happen.
Yeah.
And guys, this is a very odd question that I'm seeing in the chat. That is the new team better or stronger than the previous one? I think you cannot compare it because most of the players haven't had any over the board experience in the past year because of the pandemic. And plus, everything has their pluses and minuses. Like Divya maybe is very young and has that potential, but Tanya has already played several Olympiads. So you cannot compare those two things. So I feel our team is definitely at par, if not better,
Yeah.
for this year. Your thoughts on team being stronger? Yeah.
I think, recently I was talking with Grandmaster Himanshu Sharma, and I would like to use his words. He says that
Mhm.
it doesn't matter what you have done in the past, what you play and how you play during the game is all that matters. You can be very good.
Right.
You know the David versus Goliath story.
Yep.
It feels as if one player is too strong, but then there are some weaknesses. But keeping all that aside, I think it all depends on how India performs in the Olympiad there, because this is a rapid event. Like some players
Right.
could be good at handling the specific time control. So I'm going to say that since we have this good vibe of winning the Olympiad, I think India is likely to do well. That's all I would say. I wouldn't compare it because every event is a new event in a way, because things are different, conditions are different. If you compare this year, we have better conditions. So, but that cannot be the only reason why India performs well. So there are many other factors that are likely to help India. So that would be my
Mhm.
answer.
Yeah, I think very well said. And shout out to Himanshu Sharma as well, a very strong grandmaster who stays in Mumbai now, in my city. So I really like that. But yeah, guys, I know it is time to wrap it up, and we have Nihal playing at 7:30. So just one thing before we part for today. So guys, let me know your predictions for Team India in the chat. I really like to see where will Team India finish. And just to give you a perspective, I would just like you guys know that India is currently seeded number 3 in
Oh,
terms of average rating of the players. So first is Russia, and second is China, and third is India. So Russia, we have update. We have all the teams have been registered, and we can see them on the website. So I'll just drop a link to that website here for you guys to see. And I see there that the players have been listed, and Nepomniachtchi is not playing as expected. But yes, China is playing with their strongest team, guys. So my personal prediction, guys, would be that we will definitely get a medal, but the color of that medal will be dependent on how we perform at the critical stages. Niranjan, your prediction?
I am not going to predict anything because I just want
Oh,
to.
come on, something. I really want to know what are your thoughts?
I feel India will go for gold this time because it has all the necessary, let's say, in terms of equipment, everything is settled, and we have good team, and
Mm-hmm.
we have extra supporters this time, like in the form
Yep.
of Gukesh and Srinath. So opening wise, also I think they are taking care, and from behind the scenes, if you ask me, the news is that India is preparing really well under the guidance of the coaches and the seconds. So
Yep.
I would say if you are asking me to predict, then I would definitely go for gold.
Yes, and that is the same thing that is being echoed in the chat by our amazing viewers here. Guys, thank you so much for joining. This was super fun. And I'm sure Niranjan and I have plenty in store. So do subscribe if you haven't yet. And do follow us on social media because we give our latest updates there first, if it not in a YouTube video. And guys, before just we leave for today, I'll just post another link in the chat that we have a free event for you guys where the winner of that tournament plays Tanya Sachdev on Samarana stream. It's a tournament by Red Bull. So do join in for free, and yes, you can be on Samarana stream as well if you are looking forward for that.
Yeah, and just a pointer there that it's important that your rating should be below 2000. If you have touched 2000 on chess.com or FIDE, you're not eligible. So don't create a fake account to just participate. I would suggest play fair.
Yeah, I think members know that chess.com's algorithm are much better than that now.
Yeah. So play fair that way. And I saw a funny comment about Team India. Like the chat wants Team India to be sharing the Zoom call room with Zimbabwe. Superstition probably.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, all right, guys. So we'll be joining you pretty soon, and do hit the like button on your way out and subscribe to the channel.
Yes, and here I have the junior speed chess match announcement. It's starting now, so you can go to chess.com/tv. Nihal Sarin faces a challenge. He's playing against GM Amin Tabatabai, who's one of the strong juniors in the world right now. So Rakesh, before we wind up, what are your thoughts about the Junior Speed Chess Championship?
Yeah, I think Nihal will do pretty well, and he is expected to win, and he's the defending champion. So
yeah. So with that, dear viewers, I would like to close this stream. And before you go, just watch the teaser and revisit the journey of India towards the finals from the previous Olympiad. Do like the video.
All right. Bye guys.